It is Block Wednesday. Yes, we had a break from blocks last week because I gave you the layout. A few people didn't realize that, but now you have block 4, and here we go. Here it is. I loved fussy cutting the birds. Do you see? This is so much fun to do. If you have not played around with taking an image and centering it, I gave you at my post a link to the most fabulous book on fussy cutting. It really explains everything that you need to know. I'm Pet Sloan. Thank you for being in my neighborhood and sewing along with me for my Wednesday block. And it is winter fun. And today's is all about cookies. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Oh, that's something I forgot to get. Well, maybe I'll get it later. I forgot to pick up a pack of cookies when I was over at the grocery store. Tomorrow, the shipping department, Greg, and I are heading out on the road, and I will do a few videos from the road, and I am also taking along Glow. Ta-da! Because I want to take a few pictures of it out in the wild, out where I am, because we're going down to the beach, and I think I should take an ocean shot and maybe a few other sort of shots, pictures of Glow out with me vacationing. We're going down to see my family. My mom is flying in from Montana down to my brother's and sister-in-law's home in Florida. So we'll be there for a few days visiting everybody. Then they all disperse out to other trips that they have planned, and we'll come back home. So today I am getting a bunch of stuff loaded up on the website for while I'm gone, and then now I just finished packing my clothes. I know you're very excited about all this, right? The next thing is projects. So this is the bag I take, the car bag, because, the car is on it. It's what I take in the car to put my projects in. And I have to figure out exactly how many projects I want to take, because I always take about, 800, and I work on maybe one. I like to have choices. I like to have a few choices. So I am going to take that. I have project in here that I've just not had time to sit and think about. So even though I'm visiting, I may grab the parts of that are the starter and some fabric. And I'm thinking I'm going to take that. I'm going to take just a small section of it. I'm going to sit here now and sort of get that organized. And then I can have some time on this trip. I can even do it in the car on the way down, because we're driving. So it takes a little bit of time to drive from Virginia down to Florida and then back. So I might work on it in the car. But it's one of those things where while I'm here, there's always other things to do. And so I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do, is go in here and get out some fabric and get the directions and the starter part of the project, which is an English paper piecing project. So it's a handwork project I can take on the road. I just need to sort of wrap my head about what I want to do and grab a bunch of fabric so that I have something to play with. And then just start. It's like if you don't start, it never happens, does it? So I also have my area all pretty tidy before I leave. I've got, by the end of the day tonight, by the time I go to bed, I will put everything away so all my surfaces are clean, and when I come home they'll all be nice and clean. I don't have anything laying on the dining room table either, or the kitchen counters. It'll all be cleared off so when I come home. That doesn't mean that the drawers and things aren't full, but that's another story. Well, I am so happy that you're here. Take a look at the block today and check out the book that I link you to. It really is fabulous if you want to really get into fussy cutting. I'm actually interested whether people would like to do a project based on that sometime, because I think it would be really cool. It's just you have to find fabrics that have things you want to cut out of them. Thank you for being here. I love you, and I will be chatting with you while I'm on the road.